Good morning, friends. Last time we have discussed problems related to vector algebra. Now we are extending it to the circular motion and projectile motion. Few problems of relative motion also. Let's take. I read first problem. A boat is sent across a river in perpendicular direction with a velocity of 8 km per hour. If the resultant velocity of boat is 10 km per hour, then velocity of the river is. Options are given 10 km per hour, 8 km per hour, 6 km per hour and 4 km per hour. Let us find out. It is problem number 1. It is a river. Now perpendicular velocity is 8 km per hour. Horizontal we want to find out. Resultant is 10 km per hour. We want to find out this x. From figure, x square is equal to 10 square minus 8 square, which is 100 minus 64, which is equal to 36. Therefore, x is coming as 6 km per hour. Here the law of vector addition is used. This plus this is equal to this. So whenever whatever things are there, x is equal to 6 km per hour is the right option. Second question. If the body is moving in a circle of radius r with a constant speed v, its angular velocity is option 1 v by r, second vr, third v square by r, fourth r by v. Now this is the circular motion. O is the center, A is the position. OA becomes r. This is velocity. We know that relation between v, omega and r is linear velocity is cross product of omega and r. So v is equal to omega r. Omega is equal to v by r. This is right option to that one. Third question. If a particle moves in a circle describing equal angles in equal times in a velocity vector. Meaning is that here in equal time this is theta. Again next 2 seconds it is theta. Again next to theta it is theta. Again next. So in equal interval of time it describes equal angle. It means that its angular velocity is constant. But what can we say about linear velocity? So time, it's a velocity vector. Option remains constant. Not correct, because angular displacement remains constant. So angular velocity will remain constant, linear velocity will not. Changes its magnitude. That is also not true, because magnitude of linear velocity is again same, because it's moving with a constant speed. Changes its direction. This is correct option, because linear velocity every time you can see that it keeps on turning, its direction is changing. So correct option is changes its direction. Next problem, fourth. Two bodies of mass 10 kg and 5 kg moving in concentric orbits of radii r, capital R and small r, such that their periods are the same. Then the ratio between their centripetal acceleration is. This is one object. Radius is r. Its mass is 10 kg. Another object. Radius is small r. Mass is 5 kg. And time period is given same. So time for r is equal to time for. Time is always given. Distance by velocity. So v for capital R radius. Similarly, which is equal to 2 pi small r by vr. So it becomes capital R by small r is equal to velocity. So as velocity in orbit with a greater radii is a greater. Acceleration is asked. AC R is equal to VR square by R. AC small r is equal to V small r square by R. Ratio of these two, AC capital R divided by AC small r is equal to, you can see this one, it is VR square by VR into, it is becoming as small r, this one is becoming as small r by R. This value VR by V small r is equal to, so it becomes r square small r, it becomes, so ratio of their acceleration is equal to ratio of their radar. This is the right option. Next problem. The angular speed of a flywheel making 120 revolution per minute is, there is a flywheel, it revolves with the speed 120 rpm, then option is 2 pi rad per second, second option 4 pi square rad per second, third option pi rad per second, fourth option 4 pi rad per second. Now here 120 rpm is equal to 120 by 60 rps, 2 hertz. It became frequency. Omega, angular velocity is equal to 2 pi f, which is equal to 2 pi into 2, which is equal to 4 pi rad per second. This is the right option. Thank you. अभी इसको जो है